What's up, everybody? It's your boy Baybar to Go Bar, coming at you with another Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest video. I'm really enjoying Rivals of Ixalan, man. The cards are fun. They adjusted the Ixalan ones too, so now the tribals are pretty sweet. There's a host of bugs. I really want to do a Dinos deck, but fetch spells don't work on Polyraptor or whatever his name is. So I want to do an Enraged themed deck, but it's a little, I don't know, I'll probably do one anyway. And figure out a different way to draw the card. But right now we're doing a deck that is easily made by anyone in the community. I mean, all you need is to have, Keiga the Tide Star, Hostage Taker, Hour of Promise, and search. Yeah, sorry about that. But, the reality about this deck is those aren't the highlight cards. The highlight card is really this support called Journey to Eternity. A lot of you probably already have it, and if you haven't played with it, it's a lot of fun. But basically, whenever a creature you control dies, return that creature to the battlefield and transform this support. So that's a really cool front piece, and what you want in this deck then is going to be stuff that has enter the battlefield or leave the battlefield type of effects, which is exactly what we're doing. If you flip it over, it gets at the beginning of your turn, convert 3 gems to black or green, and then activate 2, move the first creature from your graveyard to the battlefield under your control. So you want to, on the back side, you want to have your graveyard full of creatures so you can keep recurring them once you activate 2. So that's that. Let's look at some of the creatures we're running. We're running Keiga the Tide Star, one of the cool elite dragon spirits. This one, 7/7 flyer, but when he dies, you gain control of the opponent's first creature, and if there's 8 blue gems, he gets +2/+2 in hexproof, which is pretty common. So imagine him, coming onto the board, getting killed with Journey down, taking control of the opponent's creature, and then Keiga comes right back onto the board. So that's kind of the idea. Hostage Taker, whenever she comes into play, you take the opponent's first card and put it in your hand, so another steal creature type of effect. And then, really, really solid card. So when she dies, your opponent draws 2 cards. Quarry Beetle, if you guys have not played with Quarry Beetle, he is awesome. He seems overcosted and underpowered, but really once you see him in work, he's pretty amazing. He might be the strongest converter in the game right now if you can enable him, which does take some work, but we'll show you how to make that work today. Hour of Promise is the another converter and probably the best one in just as a pure play standalone card, now that Rishkar's expertise is rotated out with the Kaladesh block. Reclaim. This is an interesting card. Destroy target creature you control and gain 12 mana. This is one of the ways we can enable Journey with our own creatures. Gather and get some positive 12 mana from that too, right? So we could do it on the Quarry Beetle and gain 12 mana, and then have him come back in and cause a cascade, etc. Gather the Pack is how we enable our Quarry Beetle, primarily. It moved the next creature from your library to your hand. If there are 8 or more green gems, bring a second creature into your hand. So it's a decent draw spell, but then destroy the next 4 creatures in your library. So this is how we fill our graveyard with creatures that can, go towards causing Quarry Beetle to create bigger explosions, but also into the reverse side of Journey, bringing creatures back into the map. Pull from Tomorrow is an excellent draw spell just to get the cards that we're looking for, but also that one discard could be relevant to putting creatures into the graveyard. We've already talked about Journey. Search for Azcanta. I don't know about this card, honestly. It's a fun card. It's great in many decks. It's okay in this deck. The problem with it is I actually like the front side better than the downside, and it's only relevant if you can get it out very quickly because we're trying to dump stuff to our graveyard. So at the beginning of your turn, pick 1 card out of your top 2, and then fetch that card and destroy the other, so you can be destroying creatures in this manner and kind of combing through your deck quickly. And then, however, once there's 7 creatures in your graveyard, it will flip, and it's actually less relevant in this deck flipped. At the beginning of your turn, convert 3 gems to blue. That's not bad. Activate 3 blue. Fetch the first spell or non-land support from your library. That's okay, but nothing amazing. In this deck. Amazing in a lot of decks, just not this one. Storm the Vault. At the end of your turn, if you raided, find 2 treasures. Then if you control 5 or more non-land supports, transform this support. Another one I'm not sure works, but once you flip this bad boy, it causes some serious damage. Not as much as that Ascend deck, because we're not running a bunch of tokens and other little supports like that. So less relevant, but still relevant. All right. Please don't be a cycling deck unless you have Curator, because I really don't want to run against Creatureless right now. Alright, here we go. I probably should run River's Rebuke in here, to be honest with you. I just don't really... I run that in literally every deck because it's amazing, and I kind of wanted to do something different here. So watch that come up and bite me here in a minute. Alright, so we got some interesting stuff. We got the Tide Star with Reclaim. That's cool. Now we're really looking for a Journey if possible. I don't see any way to cast it this turn other than that green match, which most likely will result in not getting a second creature into our hand. You know, maybe I'll just do this red one and just wait and see what happens next turn. Maybe get the combo to black, which I did not. Hostage Taker, okay, not bad. Still don't, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need one of these gems to come down and be a green or a cascade into green. Neither of those things happened. Also, I was playing Sheffet in this deck earlier, and I think that might be a good idea. I'm going to discard one of these because I really want to get my Journey up and going. It wasn't necessary, actually. It's fine. Alright, so there's Journey. I'm going to go ahead and put down Keiga. Hopefully get ready to play that. We'll see how this goes. I've got 8 graveyard creatures. So I'm just keeping track of that. I might just wait on him in case it's like a cast out or something that this guy's working on. Not beautiful, huh? Alright, take that, I suppose. Ugly map. I'm going to go ahead and dump another creature into the graveyard. So like Azcanta would already flip immediately, which is honestly not great. Not what you want, but it's what you get. I'm actually just going to chunk it right now because I want to see what else is in, what else might be coming down the tubes. Finally going to see what you're playing. Loyal Retainers. Oh man, okay, that's fun. Alright, when this creature dies, the last 3 creatures you controlled other than Loyal Retainers that were destroyed are returned to the battlefield. Oh, that's so sexy. So I have destroyed all these creatures. I wonder if I can get enough mana to do the whole reclaim process. Oh, I bet I can if I use that. Alright. This should be fun, guys. Ready? Alright, so first we're going to Hour of Promise into Hour of Promise. Wasn't necessary, but, you know, why chance it? Alright, so we're going to play our Keiga. We're going to drop our Journey. We're going to reclaim our Keiga. We're going to steal his Loyal Retainers. And we're going to get our Keiga back. Another one. Well, this time, you know what? I'm going to grab a creature out of here that I can discard. And hope my Quarry Beetle does enough work and see if we get something fun like Reclaim where I can do another... Actually, you know what? If I let my Royal Retainers die, I pull 3 different creatures out of the graveyard, don't I? Yeah, let's 86 that idea. Let's still do it. But I'll just, yeah. I don't think I'll take the Loyal Retainers right now. But this should give you an idea of how big Quarry Beetles can be. I think I've got quite a few. Yeah, so not like ridiculous, but pretty strong. And just keeps getting stronger and stronger as the game goes on. So not a weak guy. One of the actually better, in my opinion. So I could take their Loyal Retainers here, but I think what I want to do instead is let these creatures come out of the graveyard. I think it works that way. I've actually never played with that card, so I don't 100% know, but actually, okay, so I got 2 different reclaims. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill him. Do I just take him? Yeah, I guess I do, right? Yeah. I was thinking about killing my Keiga with my other one. No, I had the reclaim, but that's silly. I will just slow play it. And then, yeah, let's put the retainers back out there. Now I can reclaim them again. This is a funky deck. Okay, so I now realize that if I had... Yeah, so, okay, I mean, it's another, like, elite card, of course, so no one has this one either. but if you did... is that Azcanta? Alright, where's... Azcanta. This is the Journey one. Yeah, so that's the flip of Journey. So do we kill that guy again? I mean, I think we just absolutely have to, right? So let's first see what pops up here. A Quarry Beetle. Boom! This deck's fun. Yeah. And then gather the pack. Let's reclaim him again. Keiga. Quarry Beetle. Boom! Keiga. Not yet. Not now. Gather the pack. Hostage taker. This is a fun deck. Y'all should try and make it. I mean, Keiga, he is important, but obviously those loyal retainers are maybe even better in this slot. Even though you'd have to, like, you know, do the hostage taker move rather than doing it with Keiga or whatever. What am I talking about? You'd have your own version. Stupid. Alright, so that's annoying. He's got that to slow me down. I mean, it's not a big deal, but yeah, I guess I just let that happen, huh? What else are you gonna do? Since I'm running no removal at all. I don't know. Where's the... So... Did that thing... I think it must have gotten exploded, my Flipside Journey. Oh well. I actually don't want to play him into this gauntlet here. So, what do I want to do? I guess that. Okay. I was about to say, and he's dead, and he's totally not dead. Ooh, Journey. That's a card. Alright, let's see how we can get this going. So, Journey into him. I'll go ahead and do that. Do that. No. Oh, I forgot. I didn't put my reclaim behind him. I was going to reclaim the Keiga after the Journey and steal his guy. And then replace him with my Keiga, which would have been brilliant. But I'll show you what I was planning on doing if I'd reordered my cards correctly. And then I'll let this game end. No point in chunking all those around. So yeah, I was planning on doing a little reclaim here. That Journey didn't get... Yeah, stealing him. Giving him hexproof. Flipping that. Actually... Well, I'll let my hexproof little glory-bound initiate stay. So that's the deck, guys. Give me some feedback if you want to. I appreciate all the support. Anytime someone reaches out to me on the forums or on one of the Slack or Discord servers and just says they enjoy my videos, it makes my day, man. It really does. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.